What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Grey Talks Wrestling, back again for another review. Thank you very much for clicking into the video. If you're new around here, you know what you got to do. Smash the subscribe button. Thank you very much to all of you that have done so far, helping this channel grow. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're reaching that target. We're reaching our goals. It's time to talk about Monday Night Raw. Now, I'm not looking into too much of these shows, until after the draft. Really, there isn't a lot going on. We're going to see a lot of changes, supposedly, after this draft. Hopefully, they're going to take this one seriously this time, and it's not just going to be forgotten about like 2 weeks later, and people are just switching back and forth to other shows. Let's hope this time it's taken a bit more seriously. I would like to think so. Under Triple H era, the Paul Levesque era, hopefully they're taking it a bit more seriously, the draft this time. Let's hope for it. But yeah, like the shows until then, like this, Monday Night Raw, complete filler, not a lot going on. Yet, like I said, a few inklings and teases for some storylines that look like they're coming. But other than that, not a lot to talk about. Some of the matches on this show, just nobody cared about. The fans were dead. It was quiet, pointless. Just absolute filler. First 2 hours of this show was a hard watch. I felt, really, truthfully, it was a one-match show. It's all about one person. Sami Zayn in the main event. That's what everyone wanted. We're in Montreal, his hometown. And that's what this show was all about, was the main event with Sami Zayn against Chad Gable, his first defense of the Intercontinental Championship. And did you really think Sami Zayn was losing this match? Really, after beating Gunther at WrestleMania, he's dropping the title here to Chad Gable. Behave. They're not doing that. They're not that clever. What they did do, though, it was actually pretty decent. It was worth waiting around for, I suppose, seeing what happened in the main event, seeing Chad Gable snap and attack Sami Zayn. We'll get to that in a little bit, and where I think they're going with that. But we kick off with a show, and there were rumours heading into the show that, obviously, at WrestleMania, it must have been at WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley got injured. She's injured her shoulder or injured her arm. I'm not sure exactly what the injury is. They played it like Liv Morgan when she attacked her last week. That was the injury, and she is out for the foreseeable future. And she's had to vacate the title. Fans were not happy in attendance or online or anywhere really that this has happened. Sucks beyond belief. She was on such a great roll, and now this has gone and happened. And now we're looking like we've got a Liv Morgan heel turn. I will say the promo she cut backstage during the interview was fantastic. If we're going down this road, I'd like to see more from Liv Morgan. It's just the size of her, trying to take her seriously up against someone like a Rhea Ripley or even a Nia Jax. Like, it's not believable. They're going to have to do something or pull something out of the hat for her to like make us believe that she stands a chance of winning that title. Yeah, and looking along the line of who else is in contention, future's not looking bright really at the moment. When you take Rhea Ripley out of the picture of this women's division, on Raw, yeah, they're going to need some bolstering quick time. The draft can't come soon enough, really. I think they should hold off for the women's tournament until they've done the draft, in my opinion. And then we see where we go from there. There's no point trying to crown a champion now. No point whatsoever. You might as well wait now until after the draft. But yeah, Rhea Ripley's out. There's teases of a feud there still with her and Liv Morgan when she comes back. But when she comes back, she's going to get a massive babyface pop. And Liv Morgan, I'd like to see where they go with this heel turn of hers. It's kind of interesting after the promo. That was one of the interesting things on this show, was the Liv Morgan heel turn. Sheamus is back. Same old Sheamus. It looks like they're trying to go back to 2012 Sheamus. Yeah, he beat Ivar. That was it. Triple H unveiled some new tag team titles. Here come the awful Goofs. yeah, just another R-Truth segment where he's confusing Triple H for Tommaso Ciampa and Tommaso Ciampa for Triple H. Really bad, horrible comedy segment, really cheesy, really corny, and yeah, not good TV. Didn't enjoy it at all. And then we get a triple threat tag team match that no one gave a fuck about. No one cared. Not one person in that crowd gave a damn. And why should they? Why have they given us a reason to care now about the DIY, the New Day, and the Creed brothers? Why should we care if one of them gets a title shot? 3 baby-faced teams that we don't know a lot about, especially the Creed brothers. If you don't watch NXT, you don't even know who they are. Why are they getting a title shot or a chance at a title shot? What have they done to deserve that? The New Day. Just dead after Big E's gone. That's just killed it. That killed the New Day. They are dead and buried. Finished. Just move on. Be creative and do something new with yourselves. So boring and lame. And then you've got DIY, the winners of this match. They went over. They got the win. They're the #1 contenders. And yeah, they get a title shot next week like they're winning. I wish they would. I wish we'd see a heel turn from Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, because this face run is fucking flat, fucking boring. They are so boring and bland. There's nothing about them. Nothing. They're just a comedy act. They're chanting Triple H at Tommaso Ciampa tonight. He's cosplaying Triple H in the middle of the match. Crotch chopping and all that. Why can't we see a heel Tommaso Ciampa? Absolute fire when he's a heel. Same for Johnny Gargano. So bland and boring as a babyface. Let's change it up, please. Let's do something new with the guy. I mean, his wife is a complete bitch. Why can't he be a bit of a dick? Do you know what I mean? Look what she's doing. How's he running around as a bland, boring babyface when she's being an absolute bitch in the next match? And her match was just about as entertaining as that one. The only saving grace was it wasn't that long. And finally, Indi Hartwell was jumped on board. Thank God for that. This storyline with Maxine Dupree and Candice LeRae, awful. Awful. If we can get Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa to turn heel off the back of this, then I'm all for it, because they're fucking boring as well. Sorry, they are. Absolutely boring. Both of those matches. Just not very good. Now, Drew McIntyre, what was his storyline for tonight? I mean, he was screwed twice in 2 nights by CM Punk. What do they have for him tonight? Is he raging? Is he destroying people coming out to the ring, wanting revenge, wanting justice? No. He kicked over a TV. He kicked over a TV. That was it. That's the massive storyline you have for Drew McIntyre after WrestleMania. After he's been screwed the night after WrestleMania by CM Punk as well. Screwed out of the title at WrestleMania. Screwed the night after for a #1 contender's shot. Nothing for Drew. Shocking. Absolutely shocking and lazy. This was lazy. You have nothing for the guy. This isn't sure how he should be reacting. He should be wrecking shit. Destroying people. Stopping matches, coming to the ring. Demanding justice, demanding something be done. But no, we get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ridiculous. Andrade faced Dominic Mysterio and won. It was more interesting what happened before that match and after that match. They're teasing some dissension in the Judgment Day. Now Rhea Ripley's gone. She said goodbye. They had their hugs and goodbyes, their farewells. She was off to recover and rehab. And it seems like she's left Damian Priest in charge. Things didn't go so well tonight for the Judgment Day. Not at all. And you can see some dissension, definitely, especially in the match later on. Ricochet made the save for Andrade after he was getting beat down by JD and Mysterio after the match. And why Ricochet's on Raw, I don't know. Like I said, at the moment, the last draft meant absolutely nothing. People are just jumping backwards and forwards on any show they like at the moment. So hopefully they're going to take this next draft seriously, but they're not at the moment. So why should we trust that they're going to make this one any more serious than the last one? Let's see. Benefit of the doubt, I suppose. Jey Uso's backstage. He's a number one contender now. Had an interview, was asked about what happened on Friday night SmackDown. He just said, I told my brother to come with me. I've got more to focus on now, got myself to focus on. But will there be a storyline there, little bit there, maybe down the line, down in the future, we might see something. Cody Rhodes is still on knocking around on Raw. Don't know why. He's not the champion here. He should be on SmackDown. Again, people letting him go backwards and forwards for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, after the draft, they'll take it more seriously. It was just another same old promo from Cody, really. Nothing interesting. Said a few things. Thanks Seth Rollins today. Talked about The Rock again. Talked about the Bloodline a little bit. Tama Tonga coming in. And he introduced Jey Uso. Thanked him. It's just the Cody celebration tour at the moment. The thank you tour. Giving everyone their flowers and saying thanks and yeah, see you later. Cody offered to be in Jey Uso's corner. Jey Uso was like, "Nah, I'm all right. I'll do it by myself, thank you." We had Jey Uso versus Finn Balor, and Finn got the loss here. Another defeat for Finn, and I've got to say, the one person who hasn't really benefited from being in the Judgment Day and hasn't really been elevated, has actually gone down the pecking order. It's Finn Balor. But tonight was plain and obvious. Pretty simple win there for old Jey Uso. Got the win. Judgment Day hit the ring. They beat Jey Uso down a little bit. Damien Priest doesn't seem too pleased about it though. He's standing back and he's like, "Why are you doing it? I didn't tell you to do that." So you can see the dissension growing. You saw it backstage earlier on in the night with him and Finn Balor when Finn's like, why are we going back for the tag team titles? And he's like, "Look, I want you to do this for me. Will you do it for me?" And Finn begrudgingly agrees to face Jey Uso, and yeah, and then we get this at the end. Uso escapes, takes out a couple of the members of the Judgment Day, out through the building, goes outside, and there's Sami Zayn staring up at the sky. They have a few words. Sami makes his way inside, comes to the ring. We go straight into the main event. Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. Pretty much the same match we saw a couple of weeks ago when Sami Zayn and Chad Gable had that little thing at the end of that. What was it? The Eliminator match, the Gauntlet match. Very similar to that. Chad Gable on top for the majority. Lots of ankle locks. Lots of moments where you think Sami Zayn's going to tap out, and then he finds a way to win. Very similar again. He just sneaks a win. Just about sneaks the win. Chad Gable's upset clearly in the corner. Sami goes over to him, tries to comfort him. When he goes out, hugs his wife. I think it's his dad as well, or his brother at ringside. I know some members of his family. And then from behind, Chad Gable snaps, attacks Sami, German suplex him, nasty German suplex from the outside, beats him up, awful beatdown, really bad after that. It was just atrocious. The attempt at throwing Sami Zayn in the ring was laughable. Sami literally ran and rolled himself into the ring and then pushed him into the post and then got him into the ankle lock on the post, and that was the end of the show. Chad Gable snaps, turns on Sami Zayn. And I'm guessing we're going to see a third match now between Sami Zayn and Chad Gable for some reason. Why? Really? We're doing this again now. Okay. It just feels like a very mediocre mid feud that is going nowhere. What happens to the Alpha Academy, eh? Thank you. Shh. I'll see you next time. Let me know what you think down below. For me, yeah, this was a filler show that really, yeah, nothing really matters. Everyone can see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, everyone. See you later.